guys, what is up? I am getting ready for two meetings that we have today, and I figured why not do a get to know me tag. The channel is new and you guys don't know me. Let's answer some questions. Yeah, I just looked up some questions online. I think there used to be like a YouTube question tag that was going around like a few years back. So it's basic questions, nothing too in depth, but we are gonna get through as much as possible. And yeah, so you're just gonna watch me get ready while I answer some questions. Fun questions, basic questions, whatever it is. So yeah, basic questions are like, what's your name? So my name is Ashlyn, and tell us a little bit about yourself. Well, I am 33 years old. I have two girls who are 4 and 6 years old. And we live on the beautiful island of St. Martin. So yeah, that's just like the generic questions. What does my typical morning look like? Mine is waking up at 5 a.m. And getting myself ready, getting my girls ready for school because they have to be to school for 7:30. Am I a coffee or a tea lover? Both, but I do veer towards coffee more. Iced coffee lovers, let me make that. I like both, but iced coffee definitely has my heart. What do I do in my free time? I'm a book lover, so I read a lot. Things with the kids, they love riding their scooters and stuff, so I try to have them outside as much as possible. Yeah, I live on an island, so outside is key. Do I go as often as I want to? No, especially to the beach, but it's like they say when you live on it, you kind of take it for granted. It's always going to be there kind of thing, but I do want to enjoy the beach more. Having a glass of wine as well. What is the first thing that you notice about people? Is genuinity a word? No, I'm pretty sure it's not, but how genuine they are and how they interact with like other people, if that makes sense. Big energy person, like I could tell your energy is off, and it's not just saying like, you know, someone had a bad day. I could definitely tell energy and intentions straight off the bat. So that's what I really go off of when meeting new people, even dating as well too. That's really huge for me, and how genuine you are and what your intentions are, whether it's good or bad, and then I know how to, you know, act accordingly. It's my favorite movie. My favorite movie, actually I have two. My favorite movie is Law Abiding Citizens, but Grease has my heart. It would always have my heart. The other one just stemming off of that was like, what's your favorite TV shows? Anything that's medical and anything that's like police, army type of thing, like FBI, SWAT. I was a huge fan of Criminal Minds as well too. Mafia movies as well too, or like drug cartel movies. Was I a gangster in my previous life? I'm gonna go and get dressed now, and then we will continue with the rest of the questions. Alright guys, so we are dressed. Yeah, I have the coffee that I actually made, and we're just gonna fire off these questions. So the next one was your favorite perfume. I would have to go with Dolce & Gabbana, The One. That one is, I was wearing it since I was in college, maybe before. It was too grown for me, but I wore it anyway, and I'm going to continue to wear it. Where do you work? I actually work at 1027 Digital. It's a social media digital agency here on island with my friend Akila. It's her company, so I help her with the social media aspect of it, but we do anything digital marketing. We do some branding and some website building as well, but that is what I do. That is my full-time job. Do I speak any other languages? No, I do understand French, but you gotta speak it slowly, like real slow for me to understand.
Do I have any siblings? No, I'm an only child, but people always tell me, I guess there's something called like an only child syndrome kind of thing. And they said that I don't portray that or act that way. I don't know if it's because like I grew up around like kids. My cousin, she moved down here when I was 6, so we grew up like siblings, maybe that's why. But yeah, I'm an only child. Favorite store? Does Amazon, does that include, is that included in a store? Because Amazon has me in a chokehold. Oh my goodness. I love Amazon. But storefront, brick and mortar, Target, and Barnes and Nobles. Clothing wise, I'm not really like, I'm not like into shopping like that anymore. Like tech stuff, yes. Home decor stuff, yes. But shopping, it's just like I have to because I have to wear clothes, but it's nothing, yeah, it's not that serious for me anymore. Help. Sorry, I'm sorry. Answering back a text regarding work. What else? Where am I? On a scale of 1 to 10, rate your childhood. It's 20. Growing up in the islands, it was so relaxing and so carefree. Like we had no worries in the world. Then again, this was obviously like 25 or yeah, like 25-ish years ago, like around 5 to like 11. It was just so, wow, it was a truly amazing, truly amazing childhood. Like I'm glad that my daughters get to experience it a little bit, but then this world is completely different. Like you were cautious back then, but now you have to be like even more cautious. You don't know who's gonna like take up your child. You don't know, I don't know if they you know that saying like ignorance is bliss. Like back then we went with a care in the world to the beach, to like the pond area, and now it's like you're hearing so much violent things happen. I wouldn't change my childhood for the world. Favorite restaurant? It used to be Taco Bell. Fast food restaurant, yeah, it used to be Taco Bell. At this present moment, there's not like a chain restaurant that you guys would know about that like I'm really into, but I do really like, and we're actually going there for one of our meetings, a new restaurant that just opened up in my neighborhood. Is called Mood XXM. They're like more of like a poke bowl kind of restaurant. They are amazing. Are you a PC or Mac girl? I am a Mac girl. Yeah, have always been. Besides, like in school, back then they didn't have like Mac like that down here, so we used to use PC. But I am never going back. Did I like school? No. I didn't. I didn't like school. I didn't like school at all. I loved my friends. I liked the experience of school. I didn't like the classes. I don't know. Does that make sense? Okay, I'm just gonna say like I like school. Like it was an experience. But if they have to say like you have to go back to high school or middle school right now, no thanks. I'm good on that. Like it was a moment and now it's gone. Do I have any pets? I do. I've always had pets basically my entire life. Dogs. Oh yeah, I did have turtles, parakeets, and fish. They all died. How would you describe your fashion sense? Very laissez-faire, like casual, very casual. This is pretty bright for me today, but I'm more of on the neutral end of the spectrum. I'm not really fussy on clothing. If you went to college, what school did you graduate from? I did go to college. I moved around quite a bit. My first college was at Philly University. I went there for my freshman year of college, and I was then studying fashion design. But that became real expensive real quick. So that's when I moved to Atlanta and I went to Clark Atlanta University for a year as well. But then they got rid of my division, like my major. So I had to then transfer to Savannah College of Art and Design, the Atlanta location, and that's where I graduated from, with the fashion marketing and management. So yeah, I moved around quite a bit, but I am happy that I graduated from Savannah College of Art and Design. What was my first job? In college I had a job because I had student aid, so I had to do what's that called, like work, you know, like when they give you like a job within the college to work. So I was the operator for the school. That's when I went to school in Philly, and then after that I didn't have a job until I graduated college. And then when I moved back to home, I had my first job was at a magazine called Pure Magazine on the island, and I was basically like the talented social media manager. How tall are you? I am 5'5", 5'6", maybe around there. I haven't measured myself since like I got my ID card like 10 years ago. And I just always put down the same measurement. Who are your favorite YouTubers? I have a lot. I have a list. Let's see. Are Octavia B, Sarah Day, well, Aaliyah Face, of course, Talitha Jane, Bria Jones, Carlos Harris Jr., it's Nazar, I hope I'm pronouncing her name correctly, Lisa Anoa, Lydia Dinga, and Connor Kathleen. Those are the ones that I can actually remember right now, but I'm an avid YouTube watcher. But yeah, that I think wraps this up. Just to give you a little background of why I started this channel, I've been wanting to start YouTube. Wow, it's been a minute from college days, so that's what, like 15 years ago. But it's just like, you know, the naysayers, the people that's in your ear thinking that you're not good enough, self-sabotage, you name it. It stopped me from doing it for years. But I decided this year that it's all about the do it mentality, even if you fail. So I decided to pick up a camera and just start filming. My life is far from calm. Not in a bad way, but obviously always on the go. Something is always going on. I have 2 kids, so yeah. But yeah, I just decided to do it this year. To be quite honest, I'm not quite sure of the direction that I want to take the channel at this moment. I'm just filming my daily life, and showing it to you guys. So it's more of vlog style. Vlog style I think would be the appropriate word. I will be coming out, or I am coming out with different, you know, quick videos that will be posted more on a Wednesday. I do want to start like another series besides the Life Be Lifing series, which are my weekly vlogs. That's going to be more highlighting, more like sit down like this of you know, just talking about different topics, about motherhood, about, you know, generational things, like anything that I feel like my perspective, or just getting a dialogue going. Start a series that's called My Truth. It's more of, like I said, getting perspective. For me, getting perspective, hopefully I can have guests on, but it's going to be more of the sit down part of my channel. This is the first one, obviously getting to know me and as to why I started this journey. But yeah, like I said, this year for me is just the do it year. You know, throw everything at the wall and see what sticks, kind of thing. I just really appreciate you guys coming on this journey with me. Like I said, it's a work in progress, but they say to put out and refine after. So that's what this channel is about. It's figuring out life, figuring out motherhood, figuring out just work-life balance, figuring out yourself, your journey, whatever that may look like. So I appreciate you guys going on this ride with me, and if you have any questions, please leave them below. Let me know some of your answers to these questions. I challenge you. Any 5 questions that I have touched on that you think is an interesting fact about you or your journey, comment them below, and I'll be sure to respond back to them. And yeah, thank you again for watching, and don't forget to subscribe and like, and I see you next time. Bye.